As December approaches, the UK's collective attention turns skyward, a familiar ritual that marks the transition from autumn's golden hues to the crisp, unpredictable days of winter. Across the country, from bustling cities to quiet villages, people pause to scan the horizon, searching for signs of what the coming weeks might bring. The sky becomes a canvas of anticipation, painted with hopes for festive magic and the ever-present question, will this year be different? Weather becomes more than just small talk. It's a national obsession, woven into daily life. Conversations on street corners, in offices, and at kitchen tables revolve around forecasts and predictions. People check their phones for updates, share rumors of incoming snow, and debate the likelihood of a cold snap or a mild spell. The weather in December is not just a backdrop, it's a central character in the story of the season. The festive season's plans, from travel to shopping, hinge on forecasts. Will it be mild, or will we see the magic of snow? Every outing, every gathering, every journey is shaped by the latest updates. Christmas markets bustle with shoppers clutching umbrellas, while families huddle together at train stations, anxiously watching the skies and hoping for safe passage. The weather's unpredictability adds a layer of excitement and sometimes anxiety to the holiday rush. Retailers in the travel industry watch the skies, knowing weather can make or break the season. Shopkeepers adjust their displays, hoping for crowds but bracing for storms. Airlines and train operators monitor conditions, ready to adapt to sudden changes. For many businesses, the difference between a bustling December and a quiet one can come down to a few degrees on the thermometer, or a sudden flurry of snow. The dream of a white Christmas, immortalized by Dickens and countless songs, fuels speculation and hope. Children press their faces to frosty windows, imagining snowmen and sledges, while adults reminisce about winters past. The possibility of waking up to a world transformed by snow captures the imagination, making every chilly breeze feel like a promise. Every temperature shift is scrutinized, making December's Outlook headline news. Newspapers and television broadcasts lead with updates, while social media buzzes with speculation and amateur forecasts. The nation collectively holds its breath, waiting for the next update, the next hint of what's to come. As we approach December 2025, we break down the latest data from leading weather models to guide you through the month ahead. Meteorologists pore over charts and computer simulations, searching for patterns and clues. Their expertise helps us prepare, plan, and, perhaps, dream a little bigger. Will it be a green Christmas, or is there a chance for snow? Let's find out together, as we explore what the skies have in store for the UK this December. Today's weather forecasts rely on supercomputers, not folklore. The ECMWF and JMA models, respected worldwide, crunch vast data to predict broad weather trends weeks in advance. When both models agree, confidence in the forecast rises. When they diverge, uncertainty grows. These models don't give daily details, but they reveal the likely character of the month. For December 2025, we'll use their guidance to map out the festive season's weather. Think of this as your big picture guide, not a day-by-day diary. Let's see what these forecasting giants predict for the run-up to Christmas and the new year. As December arrives, the UK is greeted not by the sharp chill of winter, but by a stretch of weather that feels more like a lingering autumn. From the 6th to the 15th, the forecast points to a period that's unseasonably mild, with temperatures and conditions that might surprise those hoping for a wintry start to the festive season. Across the country, rain is a constant companion. Streets glisten with puddles, and umbrellas become a daily necessity as showers sweep through towns and cities. Both the JMA and ECMWF models are in strong agreement. Low-pressure systems will dominate the weather map, drawing in moist, mild air from the Atlantic. This persistent pattern keeps any real cold firmly at bay, making it difficult for frost or snow to gain a foothold. Daytime highs could reach 4 to 5 degrees Celsius above the seasonal average, with London and other southern cities experiencing temperatures more typical of late October than early December. Even in the evenings, the mercury rarely dips low enough to feel truly wintry. The west of the UK in particular should brace for frequent and sometimes heavy rain. Persistent bands of showers will sweep in from the Atlantic, soaking hillsides and swelling rivers, while the east may see occasional breaks but will not escape the damp entirely. Even the Scottish Highlands, which often see the first snows of the season, are likely to remain green and misty. The chance of frost or snow is minimal, with rain and cloud dominating the landscape. Instead of crisp, frosty mornings and sparkling winter sunshine, most will wake to overcast skies, persistent drizzle, and a dampness that lingers throughout the day. The air feels heavy, and the light is often muted by thick cloud cover. It's a time to keep your waterproofs close at hand. Raincoats, sturdy boots, and umbrellas are far more useful than scarves and gloves during this stretch. The models are united in their outlook. December begins with a classic Atlantic pattern, mild, wet, and green. The landscape remains lush with grass thriving and leaves still clinging to trees in some places, a far cry from the snowy scenes many associate with winter. This strong consensus among forecasters gives high confidence in a soggy, unsettled start to the festive month. Puddles will be a common sight, and the sound of rain tapping on windows will set the mood for early December. So, for now, winter woolies can stay in the wardrobe. It's umbrellas and waterproofs that will see the most use as the UK embraces a damp, autumnal feel. The first half of December will feel more like a late autumn encore than the true start of winter, with mild air, wet days, and little sign of the cold to come. The powerful jet stream will steer a parade of Atlantic lows over the UK, locking in unsettled, mild weather. Daytime highs could reach 12-13 degrees Celsius in the south, with nights staying frost-free. Rainfall will be above average, especially in western regions, raising the risk of localized flooding. Expect spells of persistent rain, broken by brief, brighter moments. The festive chill will be missing. Practical attire is a must. Opportunities for sunny winter walks will be rare. The model's agreement means high confidence in this mild, damp pattern. Snow and ice are off the table for now. Mid-December from the 13th to the 22nd brings little change. Low pressure still rules. The Atlantic flow keeps conditions unsettled and mild, though temperatures ease to 2 to 3 degrees above average. Rainfall remains above normal, with saturated ground and ongoing flood risk, especially in the west. The conveyor belt of rain continues, though not as intense as earlier in the month. Frost and snow remain unlikely, with mild air preventing any real winter chill. The countdown to Christmas begins with more cloud, wind, and rain. The pattern is stubborn, mild, damp, and gray. Festive cheer from the weather is in short supply. The Atlantic regime persists as the holiday approaches. As Christmas week approaches, a subtle but significant transformation begins to unfold across the UK. Weather models, which have been tracking the persistent influence of the Atlantic, now signal a change. Low-pressure systems that once dominated the scene start to weaken, and the Atlantic's grip on the weather pattern loosens its hold. The relentless conveyor belt of storms and rain that defined early December begins to slow, hinting at a new chapter in the month's story. Winds, which had been gusty and persistent, gradually ease. In their place, a slack pressure pattern emerges, bringing less dynamic, more settled weather. The countryside, once battered by blustery gusts, now enjoys a rare calm, with gentle breezes rustling the last of the autumn leaves. The air feels noticeably quieter, and the landscape seems to pause, taking a breath after weeks of unsettled conditions. As the winds subside, temperatures begin to drop closer to the seasonal average. Daytime highs, which had been running several degrees above normal, now settle just 1 to 2 degrees above what's typical for late December. Mornings feel brisk, and the chill in the air becomes more pronounced, prompting people to reach for warmer coats and scarves as they head outside. For the first time this month, the air feels genuinely crisper. Overnight, the mercury dips low enough for frost to form, especially in rural and northern areas where the cold settles most deeply. Lawns and fields shimmer with a delicate layer of white, and windows in quiet villages are edged with icy patterns. The landscape takes on a wintry sparkle, signaling the true arrival of the season. Rainfall, which had been relentless earlier in the month, now returns to more typical levels. Drier, brighter spells become more frequent, interspersed with occasional light showers. The sun breaks through the clouds more often, casting a pale winter light over towns and countryside alike. People venture out between showers, enjoying the respite from the constant downpours. The relentless rain of early December fades into memory, replaced by a quieter, more seasonal feel. Streets that were once slick with water begin to dry, and puddles slowly recede under the weak but welcome winter sun. Parks and gardens, refreshed by the earlier rains, now rest in a tranquil hush, awaiting the festivities to come. As the days tick down to Christmas, the atmosphere shifts from autumnal to genuinely wintry. Children bundle up in woolly hats and scarves, their breath visible in the cold air as they play outside. Families stroll through festively decorated streets, arms full of holiday shopping, while the last of the autumn leaves are swept away by the chill. The holiday period finally brings a taste of proper winter. In some areas, gardens and parks are dusted with snow, and children seize the chance to make snowballs. Families prepare decorations outdoors, their breath clouding in the frosty air, while rooftops glisten with a fresh layer of morning frost. The festive spirit is heightened by the unmistakable signs of winter's arrival. While the weather isn't completely dry, occasional drizzle and overcast skies still make appearances. It's far less intense than the storms of earlier weeks. The rain is lighter, the winds gentler, and the overall mood more typical for late December. Streets glisten under soft winter light, and the air carries a sense of anticipation for the celebrations ahead. This marks a pivotal shift in the month's weather story, a transition from the wild, wet start of December to a calmer, colder, and more festive season, setting the perfect stage for Christmas week across the UK. With cooler, more average conditions for Christmas week, hopes for a white Christmas rise. Officially, a single snowflake anywhere in the UK counts, but most dream of a snowy landscape. The model suggests this is unlikely. Temperatures, while cooler, remain above freezing for most. Any precipitation is likely to be rain or sleet, not snow, except perhaps on the highest Scottish peaks. No Arctic air is forecast. The Atlantic influence lingers. For most, Christmas will be cool and crisp, but green and brown, not white. Only the Highlands may see a dusting. Elsewhere, the dream remains just that. As December ends and January begins, the weather settles into a classic British winter pattern. The jet stream retreats, leaving slack pressure and quieter, slower-moving conditions. Temperatures and rainfall return to seasonal averages, cold days, frosty nights, and a mix of sunshine and showers. The mild, wet start to December is replaced by a more typical winter chill. Expect some dry, sunny spells, but also lingering cloud and occasional rain. With colder nights, the chance of sleet or wet snow increases, especially in the north and on higher ground. Widespread snow remains unlikely, but winter's true character finally arrives. The new year marks the end of December's anomaly and the real start of winter. December 2025 will be a month of two halves, a mild wet start, then a cooler, drier finish. The first weeks bring Atlantic-driven rain and warmth, dashing hopes for early wintry weather. As Christmas approaches, a shift brings more seasonal chill and average rainfall. A widespread, white Christmas remains unlikely. Only the Scottish Highlands stand a chance. The new year ushers in classic winter cold, frosty, and changeable. Prepare for a soggy start, then a transition to more settled wintry conditions. While the snow may not arrive, the return to normal weather will be welcome for holiday plans. December's story, from autumnal damp to a proper winter's arrival.